My sister-in-law's decision to give my son a DNA test, seemingly intended to undermine my marriage, inadvertently led to the unraveling of her own life. I met my husband, James, in our late 20s, and our connection was instantaneous. We quickly fell in love, and after 2 years of a blissful relationship, we decided to marry. Since then, we have built a peaceful and fulfilling life together, anchored in mutual respect and shared dreams. The joy of becoming parents to our son, Nathan, who is now 5, has only deepened our bond. He fills our days with laughter and excitement, embodying the love we have for each other. For a long time, we felt like the quintessential family, convinced that our strong foundation would keep any negativity at bay. Until Sarah, my sister-in-law, chose to disrupt our harmony. From the beginning, my relationship with Sarah has been fraught with tension. The moment James introduced us, I sensed an underlying animosity. Despite my attempt to be friendly and supportive, she seemed determined to create conflict. At her wedding, an occasion that should have been filled with joy, she accused me of trying to overshadow her by wearing a cream dress, the very color she had insisted her bridesmaids wear. This accusation turned a celebratory event into a spectacle of her anger, and from that point forward, our interactions devolved into a series of sarcastic comments and petty grievances. James and I, however, chose to rise above the conflict. We didn't want Nathan and her son, Tommy, to experience any family discord, so we focused on maintaining a peaceful environment for them. Yet, things escalated dramatically during the last Christmas holiday when Sarah presented Nathan with a DNA testing kit. Her gesture instantly struck me as suspicious. Although Nathan's curiosity about his ancestry was innocent, Sarah's smug demeanor gave me pause. Later that evening, James confided in me about Sarah's cryptic remarks hinting at uncovering some truth. It was impossible not to feel that her gift was a calculated maneuver aimed at sowing doubt about Nathan's paternity. For quite some time, Sarah had insinuated that James might not be Nathan's biological father, particularly because Nathan has bright green eyes, a stark contrast to both James's and my brown. I was infuriated that Sarah would exploit a child's innocent curiosity for her petty games. Nevertheless, we decided to let Nathan take the test, confident that the results would affirm what we already knew. Nathan is our son, and no test could alter that reality. Unbeknownst to us, Tommy, Sarah's 14-year-old son, was also influenced by his mother's actions and decided to take a DNA test of his own, driven by curiosity. What began as innocent exploration quickly spiraled into a family crisis. When Nathan's results arrived, they confirmed James's paternity beyond any doubt. However, Tommy's results revealed a shocking truth. Todd, Sarah's husband, was not his biological father. This revelation shattered the family, thrusting Sarah's infidelity from over a decade ago into the spotlight. Todd, who had raised Tommy without any suspicion of Sarah's unfaithfulness, was devastated. The fallout was immediate and severe. He even pursued a paternity test for their 7-year-old daughter, which confirmed his worst fears. He was not her father either. Sarah's carefully constructed facade crumbled, and the news spread rapidly through the family like wildfire. Todd filed for divorce, and Sarah found herself facing the catastrophic consequences of her deceit. As Tommy struggled to cope with the reality that the man he had called Dad was not his biological father, Nathan, witnessing his cousin's turmoil, began to feel anxious and confused. Sarah, who had once been the glue of the family, became a mere shadow of her former self, overwhelmed by the chaos she had unleashed. In her desperation, she reached out to me, pleading for help to salvage her relationship with her children. Initially, I was taken aback. It was challenging to empathize with her, after all she had done to undermine my marriage. Days turned into weeks, and Sarah's incessant contact began to wear on me. She would alternate between pleading for my assistance and accusing me of sabotaging her efforts. Managing her emotional outbursts became exhausting, and it was increasingly difficult to concentrate on the children, who were suffering the most from the fallout. Todd's legal battle for custody further complicated matters, as he grappled with the realization that his entire life had been built on a lie. Despite the chaos, Todd began to prioritize his children. He wanted to provide them with stability amid the turmoil, communicating openly with both Tommy and their daughter. He reassured them that they were not to blame for the upheaval in their lives. Meanwhile, Sarah was consumed by her own turmoil, more focused on how she was perceived publicly than on the emotional needs of her children. As the custody battle unfolded, Todd shifted his approach, advocating for shared custody to ensure the children maintained a relationship with their mother, even as he sought primary custody for their well-being. The court appeared to favor Todd, recognizing his stability as a parent, while Sarah continued to portray herself as a victim, refusing to accept responsibility for her actions. Throughout this entire ordeal, James and I have remained supportive without becoming embroiled in Sarah's drama. Nathan and Tommy continue to share a close bond, which has been crucial for both of them during this turbulent time. Reflecting on the chaos, I am reminded of the resilience of children when they are surrounded by love and support. In the end, I am grateful to those who have supported me throughout this journey. What began as a seemingly innocuous DNA test turned into a whirlwind of chaos that exposed deep-seated issues within our family. Yet, through it all, our love for our children remains a priority. As we navigate these challenges, I remain hopeful that we can find a path toward healing and harmony for everyone involved.